Welcome back, everybody. We are playing some more Danganronpa. I think we're getting real close. The game will begin where you last left off, yes. Alright, what the hell am I doing? Oh my god, I was so tired when I was playing this. Alright, let's try, system? Transcript. My body feels... Need to get to the dining hall. Okay, what happened? I'm supposed to be doing something. Wait. Wait, what? Huh? Charger Man! What's up, brother? It's all good, man. You're not required to show up. I'm gonna try to get through chapter 5 tonight. Okay, I don't remember what we're doing. So we're just gonna go to the dining hall. Yes. Probably the correct way to handle that. You don't know what to do? Just go to the dining hall. Hey, look at that. A lot of people here. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh?
Oh, I gotcha. That's cool. Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you, I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you could stuff my mouth full of trash, and there's a disgusting comment. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. Ooh, boy. Oh, it's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Bad girl. Ugh. I don't even want to think about that. That would be like how would that... No, I can't. Don't make me paint a picture, please. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday. She's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have the key, right?
what's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either.
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they just say some indie bullcrap?
This is
Where
very
the hell
suspicious.
did that come from? That was totally random. I feel like I'm getting whiplash. The way he changes subjects like that. I had to fix this damn mic. It's fucking right on my face. Thank goodness. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice, so I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which could mean...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
Heck!
For serious. Dude, for serious, you fucking nerd. Indie loving. Yeah. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school, but somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the whole freaking back of the goddamn bathroom that we spent half of this chapter on? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Hey, I get to hang out with somebody. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like it's more than just me staying up late last night. Sweet. I'm gonna lay back down. I have a little time, maybe I should get some rest. I fucking go and get rest. I didn't really think it would let me do that. Like, what? Why the fuck would I sleep? Are you stupid? You've got stuff to do, and things to see, and people to look at, and hang out with, and grow a little closer with. There's nobody here? Jesus, I'm the only fat ass. I'm the only one. I didn't know. I didn't know you could sleep. Oh, I feel like a shit now. Nobody? Really? Anybody in the pool? Hina? That's not the pool, that's the bath. Is Hina in here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's hilarious. Why the hell would you sleep? Like, who would be like, well, I could get more skill points, or I could just go to sleep. Maybe it's like a hidden thing. It does? No, it doesn't, you lying sack of shit. Oh, wait. Is that it? There's someone in the gym? I see a little orange marker. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Shh. That was stupid. I didn't know you... How did your map... tells you where everyone is? What? Oh, no. No, I looked at that orange marker again. Kyoko, I'm coming in. It's where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. Also leads to a secret room. I should probably avoid going in and out of there too much. Square map. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know about this. This did not explain at all. Wait, how do you know where somebody is? Are you serious? How long is this? You sons of bitches. How long has this been here? I've been dicking around looking for everybody the whole game. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It did not explain that. You motherfucker. I cannot believe that, dude. That is beyond upsetting. Wow. And I looked for people a lot. Like, a lot. You can fast travel there? I wonder if Toko will actually hang out with me. How you fast travel? You're full of shit. Oh, you can zoom in. That's cool. How you fast travel? Fast travel my ass. Oh, damn it. Wrong button. No. Oh, shit. God damn it. You sons of bitches. You're all sons of bitches. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I see that now. Hey, you wanna hang out with me? Don't murder me. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Should I hang out? Sure, why not? What's up?
Your problem?
More pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? Well, that's fucked up. Why did they explain that? I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Sure. You want an emperor thong? I'll give you an emperor thong. I think I have 2 of those. Do I have 2 of those? I don't think I do. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's right. I gave one to, what's-her-face? I gave one to, Hina, and she's like, oh, well, I will never use this in my life, but, you're a disgusting perv. You need to leave now. And I was like, does that mean she likes it? What a fucking tard. Who would say that? After she says shit like that, does that mean she likes it? Yeah, that's exactly what that means, you freaking... Nah, yeah, I'm sure. She's just standing there. Does she want something? She's not saying anything. You should try to start a conversation. Toko? Maybe. Maybe Genocide Jill would be. What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you. It's a talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So what do you like to do in your spare time? Hey, you come here often? What a dork. Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're going to be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What'd you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're going to be what? Friends? Okay. Okay, I regret saying that. What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me? I've been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway.
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine. Then tell me. Tell you what? You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure. You won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Just tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me to give a crap, you should at least know that. The genre is romance. Of course. I pay attention. I pay attention. Alright? Oh, you actually knew. Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. Okay, well, I didn't know that much. Now you're just showing off. Swing. Book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men poles, right? Oh, I remember them saying that. How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. He used wiki. What is that? Hiya! Toko ran off, screaming like a banshee. Not really sure. Does she hate me now? Hey, been updated. Oh, I unlocked the skill vocabulary. What the hell does that do for me? Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I got a new skill? That's freaking sweet. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. It's just bad. I think I might be getting sick. Okay, time to go out. Who wants to where? Hey, what's his name? Hero. May get rape, murder, sex. Hey, Hero, do you want to catch my cold? You want to catch my cold? Where is this? This is the kitchen? Hero, I got a cold for you. Come on, catch my cold. I'll make you sick. Unless there's somebody... Oh, there's somebody in here. I should hang out with him. Hey, you want to get sick? Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill. Okay, well, screw you. I don't even want to talk to you now. It makes him physically ill. I can make you physically ill because I'm sick.
What the
Asshole. A certain organization is behind all this. I'm finally sure of it. Dang, cool bitch. But I can't say their name because as soon as you do, they come out and get rid of you. Kurt Cobain said their name. John Lennon said their name. They're bad, so bad, really, really bad. Should I spend time with Hero while he's in this kind of mood? I will talk you down from the Illuminati. Well, we have a heated discussion about I've never seen that word in my life. Cosmogony? Cosmogony? Cosmogony. Oh, don't test me on that shit. I learned all about Hero's theories on the origin of the universe. What? The origin of the universe? Here, eh? No. What? I don't get any skill points? You fucking I hope you get sick. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Hey, I do that. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. Cosmogony itches. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep, and wakefulness. Which is all to say... Oh wow, it's cold. Look, you can see his breath. I was restless. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
What? That voice? That's your voice. It's so familiar. It's...
Understand.
Yeah, I've never seen Cosmogony. Or Cosmogony? Cosmogony? Cosmogony. Cosmogony! Mahatma Cosmogony.
Understand.
Uh-huh.
I should understand everything.
I don't understand a goddamn thing.
My goal isn't to get out of here.
It isn't?
It's to stay here.
Oh, that's a good goal. Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for Hope. And that's why...
Who's Hope?
I have to stay. I have to stay here.
I knew someone named Hope once. Didn't work out. Okay, he's like crying and sweating, and that's it. I don't sweat white.
My dream just now...
That's kind of weird.
So strange. Huh?
Oh! That's somebody, that's a bad person. Okay, alright, we gotta skip through that. That sounds weird. Huh?
Kyoko? What the...
Kirigiri!
What did you say?
Did she make me sick? You made me sick. And now Hero's gonna be sick. Oh yeah. Bleeding pink. Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging. Unending happy days, days of boredom, repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
What the hell is he saying? And why is there more stuff being added to each dream every night?
Good morning. Get ready.
Uh-huh. Grrr. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. Ha! I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either, it was also the dream I'd had, and the fact that I gave it to Hiro. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. It just happened. It literally just happened. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. I heard a voice I didn't really understand, and then... You don't understand your own voice? All of a sudden, I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. They were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. Pissed the bed. I felt like my mind had detached from my body, burning up with fever. Oh, I don't know why. For some reason, that Saturday Night Live skit came into my head as I got a fever, and it's more cowbell. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there, but what would she have been doing in my room? Ooh, hoo, hoo, the no cha-cha. What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? Yeah, they're all in a band, and they're like all playing these really talented instruments, and then Chris Farley's got the freaking cowbell, or somebody's got a cowbell, and he just keeps on tapping it. He's like, guys, I can't hear the cowbell. I don't know why. He's like, I got a fever. It's for more cowbell. And the only prescription is cowbell. I can't remember. How can I possibly find out either way? I mean, you could go to the dining hall. Yeah, this shit's hilarious, dude. I don't know. Is there any way to confirm it? That really was a dream or not? Oh, of course, you want me. Alright, look at your piss spots on the bed. Just look for some kind of evidence. Oh. Okay. Alright, what do we, the trash can? Anything? Okay, well, what do you think? Oh, cool. Oh, man, I got 126 coins. Was it a dream, or did that really happen? I doubt I'll find the answer written on this notepad. You don't know. You don't know until you try. I open the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait. Nothing inside? That's strange. Definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind that mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. No, you should head to the shop. Because you have 120 some coins. It's time to go to the shop. Don't make me go to the dining hall, please. Ah, you're such a shit. And you tell the others about my dream, they're probably at the dining hall. You little ass. Alright. Oh.
Hey, Makoto.
Yep. That's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. How do you know the sky's blue? Because, we can't see outside. You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried.
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So, anyway, what were you doing? 10 years younger? Yeah, I know, really. It's like, well, she's like 20-some, and he's like, what, 15? It didn't feel good, so, or it didn't feel good, yeah. I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up, but why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. Gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Go get a knife. Go get a knife from the kitchen. God damn it. Right now I need to get to the gym. Everyone else is there already. God, you're such a pansy. Oh, I better listen to everybody. I don't want to get in trouble. Jeepers, fellas. Alright, go to the store. Go to the store. That's not the store, you stupid. Here's the store. Sweet. I'm gonna get so much stuff. Would you like to try your hand? Hell yeah, I would. Let's give it a shot. Alright, repeat percentage is 50. We can go down to 40. Sweet. That looks like a whip. That looks like a whip. 10. Sweet. Oh, that looks like a Binding of Isaac thing. Hey, Lucky. Oh, cool. What's up, Charger Man? Welcome back. I already got that one, didn't I? So whenever you get one... Oh, I get it. That's what Lucky means. You get a free one. Ah, so you want like a low percentage. They don't stack. What do you mean? They do stack. I had 2 of one. I don't... What? I'll do 15. 38%. That's 1 in 3. That's... Whoa! Whoa! I want that. I want another one of those. What is that? That was amazing! I want that for my house! Oh, it's a cat dog. It's a cat dog book. I like cat dog. Yeah, I had 2. I had 2 of a bunch. Wait, why did it make that little weird noise? Because I don't think I had that before either. Boxing gloves. Alright, I'm just gonna do right around 50%. Because it's pretty much a coin flip at this point. So, it is what it is. Hey, a tape. Playing Metal Gear Solid now. I am getting a lot of new stuff, though. Oh, see? Lucky. Alright, so it just does it for free. Yes! Yes, I got another one of those. Hell yeah. I'm happy now. Now this is a victory in my eyes. What the hell? It's like a bulletproof vest. The noise sounds awesome. It's like a little kid's fucking like crane game. Ooh, a flashlight. Alright. Should probably get going. Not until we check out what the hell that was. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them. A flotation donut? Mac's gloves? Oh no. Oh, Mac! This is, Little Mac from Punch-Out! Sweet! That's a good reference. That's a good little Easter egg. Fresh bindings. Hand bra! That's awesome! What does it say? A bra designed to slip over your hands. Its slogan, raise your hands, raise your spirits. I'm so giving that. I am so giving that to Hina. Oh, it's hers. That is all hers. Yeah, see, I got 2 right there. Oh, Hina is getting that whether she likes it or not. Self-destructing cassette? Yeah, they stack. A skull card from Pure Rock Crystal. Yeah, because that's the only way I would give people stuff, because I want to try to get as much as I could, but there's a if fax. Used to distribute full-length novel based on what the world would look like if all of someone's dreams came true. Oh, I probably should have gave that to Toko. No, you gotta give it to somebody that has boobs, because it's a hand bra. It's not like, I don't know. But I would say a hand bra. Yeah, it would be Hina. Yeah, Hina's getting that whether she likes it or not. Alright, where am I going? Gym? Gym? Let's go to the gym. I don't know. I think people are plotting on me. Hifumi. That's probably who you're supposed to give it to, actually. That wouldn't surprise me. Hey, I got a present for you. There he is!
Oh, hey, Makoto!
Oh, this is worse than before being... Wait. This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. What? Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Oh! Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What?
She's not even phased.
What? Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Hey, I got a present for you. Do you want my present? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? It isn't. What do you want us to say?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Really? You should be sick. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. Yeah, I know, right? I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance, and I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, the chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any causes. We were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
hey,
Hey, guys. I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
so?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Tig old biddies.
What?
Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor? For serious? Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? Kinda. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're not so fine. You're all... Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor's off right now. Oh, gee, don't scare me like that. I'd wet myself. From Tuck. What? What? Frump Tuck? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call for the race already. Alright, dude. Later. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hang on to it. It's not gonna do any good. Oh, yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Is it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Kodo? Huh? Yeah, I will.
Hey.
I'll definitely let you know. Don't us. Did you hear a thing we said? Huh? So, that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You could be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away, or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with
It's
you.
all clear now.
Okay then, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you could hear me, Lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Here we go. Oh boy, it's getting good. It is getting good. Wait. Yeah. It's... Hey, I know you. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Hey, I got something for you. I got a present. Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But...
But, like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey...
Okay, sure,
What?
but... We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
We're serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's whip this door
Actually...
down. Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. What about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so
Oh
then.
yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Coco, what time is it? We left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you, Time Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. That took too long. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey...
For serious though, we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all I'm totally flab sauce?
What?
Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, hello, it's the wonder-frisk murderer-frisk fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you wound me with your executive-level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though? Did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have
Yep.
you reached that
Now we
certain
just need to figure
age?
out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? Like, you're like missing out on life.
You gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Corpus?
You SOB!
Oh, corpse. Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Take the mask off! I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the... Are they really dead? For sure, but... Who is it? It's probably Kyoko. Oh, man. That sucks. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? We need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with that mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. One thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How do they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden. I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well...
I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Let's just tear this mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out.
Come on.
But then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now with the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow it down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
what?
The mastermind?
Heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have reason to believe it may be true. Mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can't hardly move around if its master's dead, right?
But
The corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. And that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
huh?
Mikuru Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba,
Mukuro
the
Ikusaba.
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
Then there's another student here, and it's female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindery,
Could it be-
mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. So she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko.
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh god. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear you that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
That is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Right now I have to focus on the body. Just take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. What the hell? There's something on the ground there. Something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key. But looking at it, I couldn't tell. I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Where is the biolab? Is this it all the way down here? The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I'd found the garden into the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. You're gonna make me try all of them, aren't you? Because you're an asshole. We've been in there. Headmaster's room was locked before. Let's give it a shot. Went into the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Key won't go in. I guess that means the key doesn't go to this door. The rooms I need to check on this floor are the headmaster's room and the data center. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Click. It fits. This is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. Guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. Why did the now deceased have that key on them? Suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, that's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. It's an absolute lie, I'm just being used. Hey, you want a key? Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that?
What the heck?
Don't let it go to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dead.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on... Oh, wait. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered.
what?
This is the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? Well, I guess that'll never make sense. The Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles in. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mikuru Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
We're serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it that...
But
If the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
how about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No. We have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Slate of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt the Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
It's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identify an identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many emotions there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they can go.
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something for Master.
how about that?
It's just like the one my grandma uses, totally one of those high def, blah blah blah. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna we can watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way into TV before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Alright. Give this area a good once over. Holy shit.
Okay.
Hey, you still don't have the TV fixed?
You know?
Just give me some time, okay? Gotta make sure we can drive spaceship. Gotta make sure we can drive spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop alter ego was installed on. They're all dead, but they seem to be locked. So, what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and alter ego. You may well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Okay, I am going to take a little breather here, about 5 minutes, and I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, need to do some investigating.
Okay.
Hey, you still don't have the TV fixed? Just give me some time, okay? Gotta make sure we can drive Spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea. There's a door. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key to open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. It's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership?
You know?
Wow, what a... Woo, boy.
Huh?
Oh. Oh. What's wrong? Good news for you all Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
They were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it? Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
Huh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But...
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So, how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through every channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be...
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh?
Huh?
What? What?
What?
Been here a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was weird. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course!
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like a half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. What makes me laugh, I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why are you just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret, tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
Huh? What does that mean?
What the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? 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 Oh my god.
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What, broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airways somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast. No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So, how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
A body has been discovered.
What?
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
We don't even know who it is. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay,
excitement.
things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait! I can't wait!
I don't even know. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's Despair Entertainment, and how's he still
I'm
alive?
sick of this.
I thought finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuru Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuru Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this... I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you will put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate, I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Alright. There it is. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Okay, there's the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. Force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this... Yep, sure is. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. It's just getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. They didn't really attack you, they just kind of watched you as you slept. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. What the hell is that? Is that the toolbox? My toolbox was missing, I remember that. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there was precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? It's so weird. I wonder why it disappeared. I was down here just for nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Really? That's weird. Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. No matter what, blah blah blah. Sprinklers. It's the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on, the body's not wet. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Alright, so, but I don't think the body was wet. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Oh yeah, because of the water. Yeah, okay. It's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. These are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of a normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. This is a tattoo. It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but looks like a picture of a dog or something I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. Alright, so it doesn't look like anything else is strange. What do you have to say, crazy? Who does the body belong to? What's up, Penguin Bob? Yeah, I remember to save sometimes. Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it's wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and around the area was stained with blood. Apparently a wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it and avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, didn't see any on the ground all around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having you talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. Good time, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd been here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to go get them. He probably was. I mean, it is kind of romantic with a garden and all the nice, people eating flowers around. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? That's great. That's great. Okay, so we're kind of screwed. We're really screwed. What's this house? Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, there was a tarp in here before? Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. There's the pickaxe that Toko was supposed to get. Something carved in the handle. Crazy diamonds. Same thing as written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing. Now's not the time to worry about it. The lawnmower here. Don't think it has anything to do with the mystery corpse. You don't know that? You have to examine everything. Really hope there aren't any clues hidden in the fertilizer. Alright, well I didn't know it's fertilizer, so don't be a smartass. These flower pots have nothing to do with the case. Alright, well you're an asshole. I'm leaving. Alright. Hey.
In other words...
All four of us have airtight alibis. Only one who don't have our main income. The village, blah blah blah. Anything else? So who does that body belong to? Rose, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Okay, you said that already. Where the body exploded. was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and around the area stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. The big hell, blah, blah, blah. Alright, hero. What's your story, bud? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Almost exactly 9 o'clock. Just before 9, so it's probably 9 on the dot right now. That's right, it had to been right around 9 o'clock. Ah, now that you mention, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job. The body was found. So it's not wet, so between 7:30 and 9 is when the murder took place. So it doesn't matter if I don't have an alibi. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Shit.
In other words.
Oh, damn it.
That's right.
Alright, I've already... Yes, you... Can I just... Thank you. Before the body exploded... Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, uh-huh. Damn it. So, what am I missing here? I've checked out everything. You're full of shit, game. What's this TV? It's one of the monitors. Seems pretty useless. Actually, no. It's totally useless no matter what. Okay, well, never mind. I thought that was going to be somewhat of a clue. Sprinkler control panel set to turn on 7:30 every morning, so the time positively couldn't be changed. I can hold circle to skip. So the sprinklers turn on 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before then, sprinklers would have gotten it wet, which means the murder must have taken place between 7:30 and 9. I already said this. Where do you want me to look? I've looked everywhere. Paper, plastic, and people. The bottom half wasn't wet. Alright, fine, I'll look at the body again. Is that what you want? Maybe I'll find out if it's Kyoko. Alright, you can't look around. You can only... white jacket. Upper half. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. Nothing strange. This is the same. I'm gonna step away. Can I leave now? God damn it. What have I not seen? What is... Oh my god, are you serious? What the hell is this? There's nozzles poking out. It's the sprinkler. Are those the sprinklers? What? Wait, what? What? That did nothing. That did... Only 4 chickens now. When did the 5th one disappear?
What the heck?
Oh, I was down here just before nighttime last night. There was definitely 5 chickens then. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? I've already... What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is what? What the hell is everyone what the helling about? What the hell did the chickens have to do with anything? Can I, like, look at this tarp again? Oh. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay, now I can leave. Right? We're done? I think I've checked everything I need. I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. Still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? He's choking the chicken. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Oh boy. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You had the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What the hell is the fragment? That looks... I can't even tell. I saw something a lot like that somewhere else. So... What? Oh my gosh, I know where it is. The data room. No. Yes, the data room. We're on the 4th floor? No, we're on the 3rd. No, we're on the 5th. What am I talking about? Oh my lord. I look like a girl. If he's rich, why can't he afford a haircut? Alright, where's the data room? It's either that or the toolbox, but I don't think... No, it's not the data room. These computers are way nicer than one Alter Ego was installed on, powers on, but systems are locked. This is what the mastermind's been using to monitor the network. It's a TV. Apparently it's killing games being broadcast live across the world. Thinking about it makes my mind start to creak again, so I better stop. Is that... I don't know where I've seen that goddamn red thing at. It kind of looks like the toolbox, but it's... I don't know where the hell I've seen it. I don't remember. I don't remember. Alright, I'm gonna say... Monokuma's crotch. Could be. Never know. I'll find it out eventually. Maybe. I think it's the toolbox. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna go down and see if it's the toolbox. Because my toolbox was missing. So I'm thinking it has something to do with that. Either that or it's in the secret room. Which, if it's in the secret room, I'm on the 3rd floor. And the secret room's on the 2nd floor. The 5th of November. What the hell does that have to do with anything? It's where the bathroom cleaning. Okay, avoid going in and out of there too much. And the map. There you go with this goddamn map. Everyone's in the garden. Huh. Is that right? So... What? Oh shit, I passed it. Wait a minute. What? What the hell is... What red thing is that? Is that part of Monokuma? Is that part of Monokuma? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but figured it wouldn't be here. That's the bomb! That's the bomb! Oh! Okay. 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 Yeah, they should have explained that map better. The 5th of November. I don't know what the hell that has to do with anything. I just found something. What is it?
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? Yeah, it's the bomb. And that bomb went missing. No doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Gotcha. Yeah, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Byakuya! Yeah, this map thing makes things way, way better. Way better. Holy shit, look at that, I'm here. Oh my god. Oh my god. V for Vendetta. It may not have taken me that long. I mean, I would have gone, I was going to go to my room, check the toolbox, and then I know I went to the gym, so I was going to go to the gym, but probably not for a little bit. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. You're bullshit. Wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. What's up, buddy? Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out a key and slid it in the keyhole. And then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks, asshole. This is Kyoko's room. She's got a dirty journal. Dirty journal. There's something on the table. That is not a journal at all. What the hell? Is that a 6 or a 9? A woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. What? Hang on. Whoop! Brain just went kaput. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Okay. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Oh! The little samurai guy? The little samurai guy, yeah! I'm gonna sniff her pillow. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. How about her bathroom? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside. I think it'd be wise to look around a little bit more. I just got yelled at for trying to look around. Good, do the sewing thing. Oh, you can't. Oh, well, shit. She doesn't have a trash can? No trash? Oh, it's the goddamn bathroom. No bras on the floor. You don't know. Hey, man. She could have. She could have. Alright. What? What? Oh, wait. There's something over here? Oh, just the book. Oh, it was showing me the door. How is her sewing thing not a thing? Did I click on the monitor? It's one of the monitors, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk to you again.
What?
What is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. Can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. You thought it was weird too. Thought what was weird? That he wouldn't go in the bathroom? Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
True.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Oh, no trash can. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I didn't look at the comment right away. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets? Oh ho ho ho! Dirty girl.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Really? You won't go in her bathroom, you're gonna look under her sheets? Bad thing, girls usually hide bad things under their sheets. Could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... Bunghole. What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Why is it paper to paper to paper to paper? Class number 78, student registry? Mukuru Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuru Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mikuru Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction, the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then, I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Alright, dude, later. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! Haha, I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player's becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? You found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey!
Hey, don't freak out on me. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know?
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. Proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when there were 15 people, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words...
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16, then that extra chair.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. She's the one making all the regulations. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want to get back at this sneaky little Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Wow, okay. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars, which means there's fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? Said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would-be bold. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would-be bold, to say the least. Makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key to the dojo, that key and the dojo are really connected.
Go.
Well, are you coming? Little samurai guy. Hey, buddy. Suit of armor is on display. Isn't anything notable about being extremely Japanese. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? Which probably is the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. Looks like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Huh. They're There's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow. How could it possibly be involved? Oh my god, there are so many of these truth bullets. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mikuru was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? We're in the school. Where'd you go to do research on something? The library? Research? The archive. That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access
Let's go.
to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Yakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. Really? That's what you're gonna do? You're just gonna leave me hanging like that?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct contact. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. Must have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their conditioned existence cannot be confirmed. Or continued. Conditioned. Oh my god. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes them all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Well, now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It says Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Oh, well, here it is.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
I thought about it.
It's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Alright. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. Oh boy. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? We just disappeared. You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go out off together, just the two of you? Excuse me. What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. I'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or what?
What?
Jeez. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why'd you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. How can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rules been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But, is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko. You really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Wait for me! Yeah. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when the trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to shit. I don't have to shit, but I have to do something. I've skipped it. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't many monitors or cameras up there, so I was just able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I have no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and I came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to get over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her. It's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone here, right? The class trial is important for everyone, right? So, why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. And that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, still and silent. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It's the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Chills!
Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly blah 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 la 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 la. I don't care. I don't care about your deadly. It's deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. What's vocabulary? Increases bullet capacity. Increases damage. Okay. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Steadies your aim. Don't really care. Increase the time limit for each phase. Okay. Here we go. This is it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else. Okay, well, I'll leave.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's right there, stupid.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
Ugh.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Oh my god, this
There's a
guy's an
limit to
idiot.
how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
You and me both, brother.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her is her gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, she's not happy.
Oh! You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They
Nope.
probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to. Oh my god, this guy's an idiot.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Well, the body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That
Oh,
Kyoko there is
she
just
couldn't
a
be
ghost.
wearing gloves because of the fake nails.
Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, that's wrong.
Nope, nope. Incorrect, sir.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Oh my god. Oh my
Anyone
god.
doesn't know
It's so
women,
stupid.
you.
It's so stupid.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Can't identify the body.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Damn.
Shoot!
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong! There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Wow.
Seriously? We really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
That's the Fenrir symbol or whatever. If you compare the tattoo to other information... Where's the paper?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Dog? Dogs? Wolf. L. Give me an L. Give me an L. Give me an L. Now I get
Now I
it.
understand.
Now I understand. I'm so smart.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Yippers.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from...
Monokuma.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
That's right. They call her the ultimate despair.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Oh my god.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
Yeah, you think it's me.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Blah, blah, blah. It's probably 9 o'clock. Be back here by 9:01.
Right.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. until 7:30. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. If I can prove an alibi, if I can't prove an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. The bomb piece. The bomb piece. Fragments. Fragments!
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Wow, I have no idea. Oh yeah.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh, it's at night, It's the nighttime one, the one before 7:30.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and...
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew
What?
such indecent words?
The mouth down south. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Oh my god.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
Because I dumped water on it, you dumbass.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. You're not even real.
You're totally wacko.
This coming from someone who thought he was sitting next to a ghost.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why! I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Shit.
I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No!
Shit.
That's enough! Are you trying to blame me?
Ah, I screwed up. I don't know what the hell. Body before the explosion, it was the body after the explosion. Oh my god, alright.
Is this really?
Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
The mouth down south. Yeah, this chapter's weird.
I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! That's enough! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Oh my god, it was right there.
This should prove it.
You big dummy.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
It was on fire, stupid.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Oh goddamn,
So
mine's
they
in the
only
gutter.
got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Duh.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Kyoko murdered
I'd just
someone.
like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
I think it was Monokuma. I think it was Monokuma.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
Maybe it was. I don't
She
know.
had a motive and no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Wasn't Kyoko because of the damn bomb fragments.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
I was gonna say, somebody could have just moved it.
What are you...
Or covered it with the tarp.
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I got it!
Boy,
You're
that was
talking about
hard.
the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Uh-huh.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Uh-huh.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? Can't think about that right now. That tarp. It was used the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
There's no blood on the tarp.
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's going to think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. No blood on the tarp.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Doesn't make sense.
No, that's wrong.
You have blood on it, stupid.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Well, then why was it dirty? Idiot.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh
More
my
than
god.
that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Oh my god, the chicken. The chicken. They took the chicken blood.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
Yeah.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
So they had to be in the garden after the sprinkler. Chicken.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no.
It was backwards.
The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
It was backwards.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
They weren't wearing the coat when
Here's
they
what
got
happened.
murdered.
The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
How do you figure all that out?
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Yepper.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Oh, wow.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Super
Well,
cereal.
don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh boy.
That's what I
Oh
thought when I
boy.
first saw it. I just remembered.
Oh boy. Now we have the knife. What are we gonna do with it? Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what do we do? Why don't you hang on to it? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Use the knife to kill.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No. I think
Shoot!
this is a good
the
one.
knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to...
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of it.
If he did have that seals it! Just because I had that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
So there's no... You took that knife of your...
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Shit.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
This is a
Did
good
have
one.
that knife before. That seals it.
Just because I had that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, so there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Getting stabbed, okay. Wow, this is a good
The
one.
knife we found lodged in the...
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It's not that. It's
It
not
really
that.
is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No.
Shoot!
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
When the body was
I was
found?
afraid of that.
What does that have to do with
If he did have
anything?
that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Shoot!
This is weird. This is the
The
one.
knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If
This
he
is-
did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Oh, because they had used fake blood?
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
No way that's possible. I already know about the body. What if she was stabbed in the same place twice? I guess the Monokuma file?
I got it!
Okay.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
I'm gonna be upset if Kyoko did it.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
This one's a little out there.
question.
This case is out
It goes
there.
back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Wow, that's
well,
pretty
if you're
rude.
so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Damn, it's 1 o'clock.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Nope. I guess it's gonna have to be the fragments.
I got it!
Okay.
After
I thought it would be the
explosion,
actual bomb.
We found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that...
Kyoko.
...is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. we still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Countless wounds across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What the hell?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file,
Hell.
that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And
Exploded
it
body.
wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
I'm
the victim had
confused.
suffered countless wounds across her entire
I
body.
don't get this one. I do not get this one at all. Alright, one thing that could... I can only think of one thing that could have killed her.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Hit on the back of her
And
head.
more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I don't get this at all.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury had...
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot!
Alright. So...
Is this... I refuse to give up yet!
Let's go for body before the
Then,
explosion.
shall we continue the debate?
And then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do it when he says that
Well, yeah.
she was hit on the top.
Because of you, there's only...
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
I don't get this.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
I'm so...
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
I don't have a clue.
Shoot!
Maybe the explosion
Then,
caused
shall
all
we
the
continue?
scars on her body?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered
Countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be
Determined, correct?
Shoot!
Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it.
refuse to give up yet!
So, top, she was hit in the back of the head. Not once, but twice, I believe.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's
Fatal injury has yet to be determined.
correct.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury
has yet to be determined, correct?
No, that's wrong.
That took me a while.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh! I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
Wow.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
I have. I'm guessing the titanium arrows.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
I don't see how you really can understand. You can say that's exactly what it was.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
What the hell is going on?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
This turned like
Are you sure?
weird.
That sounds kind of weird.
Great minds think alike.
How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
One more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Okay.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
No doubt that the arrow is the murder weapon. More to it than that.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
So the duct tape was wrapped around it to make it thicker.
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Not really, they just wrapped it with duct tape.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
I guess so.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Evidence Kyoko went to the dojo.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
It was in your room.
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
Kinda, yeah.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Why the hell did you come in my room last night?
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
She wanted to do the no-no cha-cha. A lot of duct tape. Well, no, he wrapped it around the middle of the arrows to make it more than one, and then smacked it.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. And does that mean she wants to jump my bones? She knew I was being attacked. She came to my rescue. Could that be when? Which would have meant that Kyoko, she killed someone for me.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Should know better than anyone. What does that mean?
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
He has the key! Oh my god. He has the key. She had no way of getting in her room.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Oh, damn it.
Shoot!
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You said I hid and then left the locker.
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Body was found.
You should understand that more than anyone
When
here.
the body was found.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You said I hid the
And then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Shoot!
Oh, I get
Those
it.
words you just
I
spoke.
get it. I get it. I get it.
You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier.
You said I hid
The evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
but could I really have done that?
those words you just spoke,
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than...
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
there's proof that you aren't the culprit.
No, that's wrong!
Didn't have a key, stupid. You kind of just told on
If
yourself.
I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Oh no, does that mean Byakuya? He did it.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
I think Monokuma did it. That's not actually true. It was a clear contradiction what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. She just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko. What if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I? Mastermind's trap. Victim was Mikuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie? I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Mastermind's trap. Spend all your time trying to avoid danger. You never move forward. We know the danger, but if that were to mean solve the mystery. Am I wrong? What do I do? Run away. Oh my god. If I pursue it, everyone's gonna think that she's the killer. But I think it's Monokuma. Made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. No way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
Monokuma.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
Are you serious?
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead, and then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
Okay.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
What? 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 I'm done? I'm done.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What the hell's going on? Oh, it's me. Oh, that's great. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yep, they got it right. Of course. He did it. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
And it definitely doesn't.
Shing!
Makes perfect sense. The same as always. Just like all the other class trials. And I'm going to end it the same way.
Thrills, chills,
Time for your heart-pounding,
kills!
positively thrilling punishment. Wait. Why do I... Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
What? Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
What? Seriously? I guess I'm dead. Okay, I don't know. Okay. I'm very confused. After school lesson. Well, I guess I'm dead. So, is it over? I guess I have to load? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, okay, it didn't smush me.
What?
Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that... Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter Ego? Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planned it when he evaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. Waste away in a garbage-strewn pit in a way that's even better special punishment. But still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Okay. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now, it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
so...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. What? Massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, government-funded student, school, or privilege. So if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. That's built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend the school. One, you have to be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. Standing there at the ultimate gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What the hell's going on? Okay. What? I'm asleep again? What? Where am I? Woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It would be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever seen in before. What the heck is going on? It was all a dream. Oh. Finally, I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. I don't know what the hell's going on. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. He used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. Oh, so that wasn't Makoto, that was Alter Ego. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. Well, unfortunately, I have to end it here. This may be... Wait, did it save? Did save, right? Okay. Yeah, wow, I don't... This is taking a turn for the weird. So, that's gonna do it for this episode, or this stream, whatever. So, might be able to finish up by tomorrow night. We'll have to find out and see, but I have to wake up for work, and, 4.5 hours. So, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one.